care about skill, I don't wanna talk. And they've all been through a shout that they got that skill, I don't wanna talk. Wish that beanstalk, and I beanstalked all these ideas. I bleed chalk, let my skill talk, that's the real talk. I had to walk the shame, what for my name was carved on that rock, and my veins pop every time I hear the same talk, and I played joint on the radio. So here we go. I got this motherfucking game in a headlock. It's deadlock still before sleep. I give myself the mental TED talk about why I can't always chat shit to the game's players. I need to come to my senses. I can't always sit like it's bed talk. Shell shocked at the moment rap come to ruin the game's rep. Sherlock, it's my humble mind figuring out how they can afford the expensive creps and place the space between us and them, and detecting how and why on the other shit faces I can't make out on the back computer cause it's covered up and his head doesn't go hand in hand with his appearance. Fact, the only thing going hand in hand with him is his dick. He ain't ever gonna get laid. Triple X the exception was peacefully perception I get from his discography is that it'll live on for years as a real message. Now this is my one. If you don't care about skill, I don't wanna talk. Don't wanna talk. If you're attempting to get a combo to talk, I'm a basher in the hair with my double rocks. Double rocks.
Now listen.
If they ain't talking money, I don't wanna talk. I had to go to myself.
Ask how it deserves or why am I? Can't you fucking see that I'm sorry? As part of ways drove me to becoming an alcoholic and a pill addict to OD at the back of 2016 due to the stress of not having you in my life and the stress of my career knowing I had no one on this route with me to tell me that they love me. Damn it. I think I'm angry, but it's all coming out of fear and sadness, tears rolling down my left cheek. It's all madness, so we trying it again at last. I think I'm happy, spilling out my tears out of joy, of gladness. My mind's in decay, but you always knew that I wanted to stay. Yeah, it may have been all 5 days and night, but lucky that stars did no longer alive because that light that switched on my thoughts as time running away kept me at a frame with who I wanna be. Cause my past is climbing the pipe, gonna not be you. Cause we done in delay. Achieving this mess with the lies of the past coming hot on my chest, crawling on my back with it back, and it's less truth than it seems, and I'm sure all this wasn't intentionally done, but it was more than a cure. It wasn't easy for myself, but the truth still pushed me away from every ability. Running through the thread, the needle keeps it dense, while the rest of my mind stays in shreds. You can shoot on your knees, while you try to take it back with the breeze, since you suffocate on your regrets and you find it hard to breathe. You pull back into, I'm in yanked on our lead. Puzzle, we try, but we can't get out of this fuzzy mess, you know.
Cannot swab this part from my nose, feels like it's choking. We're forced to appear this swollen. Unless money's on what it does, feed a radical push. Keeping my dosage to minimum, miracle. With the clocks turned and the amount of time being taken a day. Cause these principles, pivotal, takeable syllables, critical, political, lyrical, mystical, whimsical, medicinal usage. Stuck in a rhyming loop for a second. All this abuse in my head's to tell her. Fuel to just pester to pressure. All my stars was the saying. Now I think I'm seeing them. Oh, I can see them alright, but it's not. I feel like I'm being shot, blocked, so knock the fuck out. Wearing a smile looking like the Joker. I'm too high for a god. We're never gonna touch it again. 2016 should have been the best. Wearing a smile looking like the Joker. I'm too high for I got hooked up. We're never gonna touch it again. 2016 should have been the past. I think we're gonna jump off it, but he pledged.
Cocaine in my nose, ain't got rose in my
And every motivo, microorganism growing sporadically, dominoes falling drastically like there's no tomorrow, man. Torpedo shot into a tornado, going up against chemicals of an easier retard torpedo. Envelope and wrap me, my biographically rap, I'll be going round and round the sinkhole. It's about me, I'm going to whip home. One shot, gunshot, line plot, because hit the bus stop, get on one shot, buckshot, bin shot, somewhat like a love tap. One part's the ton lost, where flies looking at, fucking twats, gunfights, can't get enough kilowatts, where being taught. Some shit's a long slot, but this in the right slot. Shit's like a fucking onslaught. Next to the mic, a drug and alcohol dropping, I took it, cannot stop stomping and bombing. Suck it, I fucking forgot something. In this performance, I'm bringing in my fucking garrote, take a jackpot, I've been the dreadnought class, I rap hip-hop, can't take the shit that I made. I took this not to the love that I forethought, and in the terrain, the Hades on this game of fear, becoming a struggle cock-up. Must be the lucky the dog, I got the fucking drop shot on the rubber, lucky motherfucker with a slingshot. I don't wanna go, this is like you were saying, but what are you saying? Go away from the game like Abraham Lincoln or Tupac, that's just shit, but I won't go cause bitches saying their words, gonna big and above the head. Start a crime family, but the way I'm going that will end to the chest or head. Sadly, does I'm like Columbo rise to get the chance to hit their heads like I'm hitting the head. Kaka maka sicka waka wakam zis faka faka back on them click a clack of this shit. They just wet, broke a sweat, whole of age lethal lead. Joke on the barret in their pants they wet from dragnet status of a so no, Corvette, sped up cause upset, way to go from causing a vignette to silhouette from places about in Betsy's lots effects need their house to go boom. Got some speed ahead of us. Clock with and beat the jolliful snakeheads. Cop this gun and shoot twice but be for good measure no matter whatever the dice said. Kaka maka zika waka wakam zis faka faka back on them click a clack of this shot bitch. Cobain. Cobain.
The power. I got all the gas, watch your shot.
Like a nagging bot, I just wanna head out to stop by some parents, see the multi-block and then again, don't know what now in the car, I'm trying to find something new. While I'm in solo $2 drink banner, looking down on my shoes, crushing my iron brew on the floor of a liquor filling on the floor, just wanna have the urge to rush up the door and go into the next door neighbor's door, pour ash on his forehead, and here he seems the last of his dead. I'm like, fuck it, this gun's getting what was always coming to him, siphoning the fact my coins is still out there breaking my heart, it's only got room enough to carry very few people in this entire world. Muhammad said that Antonio was the one for me. Evil man fucking planning an attack, run out of my bedroom walls, using fast shot mannequins for my own test with a flex in the blade machine. Every room now I'm texting with 5 minutes left cause I'm leaving town, yo, will never seen these bras again. I'll pen a letter and send it about seeing how I really feel.
Then again.
What kind of mentality am I in? The kind of love to sin and kill monsters mince. Fuck this shit. An outlet I found myself through the period of hardest. Went for a while due to wishes in the beginning of this course. I set myself when I kept it stored in the back of my mind in this industry has a zero fucking tolerance for real art. If it didn't make it some kind of blame with a chink fold after the K&A was forced onwards and I progressed to another level of playing my personal art bad to someone in the studio. I was given a critique and assessment in his comments that I needed. I was thankful, but liberal had a tolerance for that forward is people showing their own passion to feel a fire that needed to blaze instead of drown down with a hose and anger. You know, way they didn't arise now to rap at knuckles because of their aspersion and quibble. The flame burning is a competition to boot all bats from. With a version of mine surpassing normal interpretation of what critical means, by being so cavil with my metaphorical slaps. But finding the way they tried, though interestingly it led to my whereabouts here having the ability to be allowed to what I want to do. With a little chance of it all being stopped inserting H and A to her right now. Tried so hard, I cried and cried that day.
You can driving test, damn but you need a car, Danny. My first sickles carried you for 2 years. Survived cancer as a kid, but I'm here roasting you so hard your body thinks it's having chemo again. I typed the chain to my GPS, now I'm 16 outside your driveway. Man, I guess giving somebody another chance to like giving it an extra bullet for the gun cause I missed you the first time. Cause I talk to myself sometimes I need the expert advice. And on the last note, in order you to insult me, I'm at first for your opinion. Nice try though. I can now see why you miss your dad, Danny. I think I remember seeing him at the airport to get on a plane to fly high above in the sky. At the terminal.
They all say that I'm cold while you haven't met her. I got a tip off at the club she works at, they all say she's a hoe. I need her to probe, she works on the pole though. Now, if I'm so cold, you might as well accept this flight ticket, cause we off to my home. Some orders chili, advantage of spicy, wild on the top of your pie. Must life by this mentality to fill it all up to the tippy top is power. Distrust sensitivity, up to the not so high. My daffodil, oh my pond lily, I really need you right here. Flip of a coin, no, but it's involuntarily done by her. Cause I made up some shit, but heads and tails mean something completely different to my secret scheme. Which is that heads means I rattle, tails for a tattle, that means I put acid on her. It's tricky for a witty, basically pretty lost but idiot shimmy on the couch of predicament. I landed us in as a trap, but now it's 90% done. One more thing needed to get done quickly. Feeling pity, her life story, I'm giving her shit. I'm holding the bottle of wine that I spy. She's too skinny too and sticky, not to play but my hands on her kidneys. I'm staring at her belly, it's really inconvenient. Afterwards better not be feeling grieving. Seamlessly speaking, alleviate this feeling. And bleach this glass of Peroni, don't want her to be screaming. This scheme is genius, but now I'm beginning to be thinking with my penis. My penis says that I'm dreaming, I'm beginning now. I don't know if I can go through with it, or there'll be severe consequences, a prison sentence, and bounty put on my head by the businessman that she's been sleeping with. They'll show allegiance, this shit was appealing, but what kind of achievement will I be feeling in my conscience? While I'm mopping up her internal organs, sensitive, poignant, lust, or just disappointing feeling. Man, if I had clairvoyant ability, maybe it'd happen to touch mentally with what I'm about to get on with without getting caught up in my own enjoyment, maybe that's the feeling. Candlelight, always that bad that keeps on moving through the fire. I can doubt, I can pout, I can shout as loud as I want, but it'll always get in the moment of the bat as the crowd look around, as if the encore wasn't the encore, just never excuse to let it roll out. But ouch, it always hits you in the end. I'm about the game, not famous shame. You think I wanna clock out? I said the candle was lit, the wax burning. If I tilt it a bit and just burn the carpet a bit, don't give a little and shit this place to flame. I'm not a steady one. Bunk beds with the other star, you got a car. I had a good view until you decided to be let loose into the streets like a moose by me in the night. Did I choose right? Chance you better take right now, the bar, you better break it. Giving her an excuse to let loose my style. Paving the wave if you wait today. Are you pray? Will you sway? Or straight out the lane? Break. Just say it. Magic word to K yourself. May have been the quay but you sunk and shrunk. Potential. Some done but you couldn't. Plucking up rhythm. You gave up, didn't you? Yes, you did, Scott. We'll be dropping you soon. And it's only been a month or two. Huh.
Gonna be catching my mate now. I'm gonna have bad Jim Pivot disguised resolve to meant I never kill a verse next to microwave from you mumbling conscious but don't know what the fuck you're doing, so I'm throwing you in a hurt. And then the flames of the winning curiosity full of that smoke rising but the building to see my name. It'll leave ashes, that'll be my past self, a version of something that's burning. He can never take me again. I was actually wearing my pen to lay down bars about killing a girlfriend in a bathtub to be discovered, and she's down a hotel lobby by Watson's with automatic laser beams, hibble hop. Once I find my energy that's been my strong suit in this game since I came along and spun my wings, you don't drop at the mic after I spit too many bars. This album is gonna be a hit, I'm gonna shoot for stars. Be a step closer to Papa Humprint on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'm going up, but take the plans to cross them hydrogen, not toxic, highly combustible. So that after I set this in stone, I'm filled with my ego, then figure out what song concept I wanna have a tussle with that pad next. Cause I'm playing my cards close to the chest, got a bit of life in me, in common with Dexter, got sympathy, bang battles, out committing murders while having a sister with a law and order. My willing back like she's a beating the herd. Sure, you think I'm a super aggressive claim, but when I take the grass, smuggled up, made me a wolf. All the ideas, no struggle, that's why this first started off as a freestyle. Let you believe you're in control for a little while now.